Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And today's video is when your childhood friends with them. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. You always knew your life was going to be anything but ordinary, with Katsuki and Ijiro by your side. Since you were little, the three of you were inseparable, a chaotic trio navigating scraped knees, elementary school drama, and eventually the daunting world of UA High. You, the grounded, or at least trying to be, the grounded member of the group, often found yourself in the middle of Bakugo's fury explosions and Kirishima's unwavering enthusiasm. Today, however, everything felt different. The air was thick with an unspoken tension as you walked home from school, the settling sun painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. Bakugo, usually quick to unleash a string of insults, was unusually quiet, his hands shoved into his pockets. Kirishima, typically bubbling with conversation, kept glancing between you and Bakugo, a nervous energy radiating from him. So, he began, trying to break the silence. The math test was brutal, huh? I swear, if I have to calculate another problem, I'm actually going to combust. Kirishima chuckled, a little too forced. Yeah, Baku probably aced it though, as usual. Baku grunted, not his usual booming. Shut up, shitty hair. It wasn't that hard. You just gotta pay attention, dumbass. You rolled your eyes playfully. Easy for you to say, Mr. Perfect Grades. Some of us actually have to study. Another silence descended, heavier this time. You finally stopped walking, turning to face them as you reached the park that you often frequented as kids. The swings creaked softly in the breeze. Okay, you said, crossing your arms. What's going on with you two? You've been acting weird all afternoon. Did you accidentally blow up the chemistry lab again, Katsuki? Bakugo's head snapped up, his crimson eyes narrowing. Don't be an idiot. It's not that. He shifted his weight, looking anywhere but at you, which was so unusual of him. Kirishima stepped forward, his usual bright smile, a little strained. It's about something else, Hoyon. Your eyebrows rose in concern. Something else? Is it serious? Yeah, Bakugo muttered, his voice surprisingly soft. It is serious. He took a deep breath, and you noticed his hands were clenching and unclenching at his sides. Look, Hoyan, we need to tell you something. You waited, your heart pounding in your chest a little faster. This wasn't like them at all. Kirishima nodded, running a hand through his spiky red hair. Look, we've both liked you for a really, really long time, Moyan. Your eyes widened. You blinked, then blinked again. Sure, you must have misheard. Liked me? As in, more than friends? Bakugo finally met your gaze, his cheeks dusted with a faint blush that somehow made him look even more intense. Yeah, dumbass. What else would it mean? He practically growled the last part, but there was an underlying vulnerability that you'd rarely seen from him. I know it's probably a lot to take in, Kirishima continued, his voice gentle, but we couldn't keep it to ourselves anymore. It's just, you're amazing, Wayan. You're brave and kind, and you always know how to put Baku in his place. He added with a sheepish grin at Bakugo, who just grumbled. And you're not annoying, unlike this idiot right here. Bakugo blurted out, a hint of his usual brashness returning, though still laced with a nervousness that he found surprisingly endearing. You're smart, and you actually get me. And you don't back down from anything. Not even me. He paused, then mumbled. And you're pretty too, I guess. You felt a warmth spread through your chest, a mix of surprise and flattery, and a touch of disbelief. These two, your childhood friends, the boys who had always been there, were confessing their feelings for you. It was overwhelming, in the best possible way. So, Kirishima said, a hopeful look in his eyes. What do you think, Wayan? He looked from Kirishima's earnest expression to Bakugo's slightly flushed, defiant face. The dynamic between them, so often a clash of fire and steel, was now united in this shared vulnerability. He took a moment to let it all sink in. I don't know what to say. He finally managed, a small smile playing on your lips. This is a lot, and really sweet. Bakugo scoffed, but you saw the relief in his eyes. Sweet. Don't be an idiot. Just tell us what you're going to do already. You chuckled, shaking your head. Give me a minute, Bakugo. My brain's still processing. But I do care about you, a lot. Both of you. You looked at them, truly, and saw not just your lifelong friends, but two incredible individuals who had just laid their hearts bare. The thought of a future with either of them, or even both, was a thrilling and dizzying prospect. Can we talk about this more? You asked, your gaze sweeping between them. Like properly. This is huge. Kirishima's smile widened, genuine this time. Of course, Wayan. Anytime you want. We just wanted to let you know. Bakugo grunted in agreement, although you could tell that he was still internally panicking. Yeah. Don't think you can just ignore us now either. You laughed, the tension finally breaking, instead replaced by a sense of hopeful possibility. I wouldn't dream of it. You two are stuck with me, remember? You always have been. You knew that this was just the beginning of a new chapter, one that could promise to be even more exhilarating, and perhaps more complicated as well, than anything that you'd ever experienced before. But with Bakugo and Kirishima, the ones that were always by your side, always have been, and hopefully forever will be, you had a feeling that you'd be able to navigate whatever came next for you, with Bakugo's fierce loyalty and Kirishima's unwavering support. No matter what would happen, they were always going to be there for you. Thank you guys for listening. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!